Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your boy, Shot City Trucker, checking back in with you guys. Got shut down early, figured I might as well make a video and ramble on a little bit about nothing. No really good topic of conversation for today. Over here live on location at a truck stop. I know a lot of you guys are saying, well, why are you at a truck stop? Well, like I said before, I don't really prefer truck stops, but if I can get shut down early enough and there's adequate parking, then I'll shut down at a truck stop. Now, I've been shut down for about an hour now, and I kind of just people watch. You know, I watch the people that, you know, come in the truck stop, the guys fueling, the people over there at the shop, and I also watch a lot of people backing. Now, I'm not one of the guys that's going to get the cell phone out and just record you backing, or, you know, end up, you know, getting a little close to something and just look and laugh. No, I actually get out and help a driver, for those who actually, you know, want my help, like I've said before. But how many of you guys remember, fresh out of school, or your mentor, or just training period, how many of you guys remember you're on your own, it's your first couple of loads, and you shut down at a truck stop? And I mean, did you guys have the same experience as I did, taking a trip down memory lane? I can remember it was the middle of the night, in the middle of nowhere, and I believe it was a Love's. And I was backing, I wasn't sure of myself, and I kid you not, I was so nervous. I had almost half the trailer in the spot, got nervous, forgot which way to turn the wheel to get back underneath the trailer, pulled out the slot, went somewhere else. I think I ended up sleeping on the side of the road or something like that. It was with another carrier, but, you know, I've come a long way, but you never really forget that first maiden voyage. So how many drivers out there remember their first load? I remember my first load. It was coming out of Denver, Colorado. It was a beer load, extremely heavy, and I high hooked the trailer getting underneath it. Then when I finally made it to the destination, it was a blindside back, like off the street. I mean, I had to back up off the street and blindside to what is not even a dock. It was like a whole little place that you can kind of dock the truck. It was made for straight trucks. And it probably took me a good 45 minutes to get into space. And when I finally got it into space, I was still 5 feet off. After just, you know, maneuvering back and forth and back and forth and back and forth, the guys were just like, hey, stop, it's okay. I'm like, man, it's my first time, I'm gonna get it. He said, don't worry about it. We'll just pull off the freight as best we can from where you're at. I mean, the trailer's all crooked and it was just a mess. But I remember that. You know, I didn't call and ask for help. I didn't call my mentor. I didn't panic. I just kept, you know, trying to figure it out. And I think that's something, well, most of us are pretty good at out here on the road, is becoming problem solvers. If you're not a problem solver, you will become one, of course, you know, once you're sitting here in the driver's seat, because who are you going to call? And for the people who like to say, oh, if you got the trailer in that position, you can get that trailer out. That's right majority of the times, but I've seen some trailers in some positions, it wasn't coming back out without tearing up something. I mean, I saw a guy jack so hard that he probably could have got the trailer back out, but he'd have tore up his fairing. So I guess that's kind of true, you know, in essence. But I want to hear you guys' comments on, do you remember that first maiden voyage? I mean, were you scared, or were you one of those super truckers that where, you know, you just got the knack and you can back up on a dime, put the trailer wherever you want to, parallel parking is a breeze? Or were you a guy like me who had some struggles? You know, I didn't know where I was going. You know, I would have the Qualcomm on, but I mean, I was so glued to the steering wheel that if it wasn't talking, I would miss exits all the time. I end up, I mean, just in so many bad positions. But actually, now that I look back on it years ago till now, getting through all those mistakes that I made without incident is what made me the better driver that I am now. Because now I can just go back mentally real quick, up, don't do that. Or, you know, hey, that turn looks like a little bit tight, we might not make that. So, you know, we'll do something else. So even today, I could have parked. I mean, there's so much parking here, it's ridiculous. But I purposely chose to park here in front of the fuel island to test myself and give myself some more practice with backing. I mean, you have your good days with backing, you have your bad days. And today, I said, you know what, I'm not going to just go over there and make it easy for myself. I'm going to swing around, do a pivot maneuver, and then straight line back. So, I mean, I did that to the best of my ability. And, oh, for the new drivers, if you got a CB in your truck, and you're at a truck stop and you're backing, do yourself a favor. turn the CB down or turn it completely off, because I mean some of these guys will really make you feel this big when you're backing. Plus it adds a lot of extra stress that you don't need. I mean I still hear it. I'll be back and have a CB on. Uh-oh, look out, here comes an orange trailer, here comes a pumpkin, look out, Schneider. Oh, Schneider's on the move, watch out, everybody get out your vehicle. You know, I've heard it all. So I mean it doesn't bother me, I just don't like hearing it, because usually I can see the guys on the CB who are talking. I don't want it to be an issue, you know, depending upon if I'm having a bad day or not. But like I said, I was just sitting here, you know, way too much time on my hands. That's another thing, booking yourself loads to give yourself enough cushion, so now I can enjoy the rest of my day at this fine establishment, truck stop, probably get a shower or something like that. I'll figure out something to do. But let me know your first maiden journey, memory lane. How was it? I want to know. I told you my story, you tell me yours. All right.